Anxiety is only about imaginary things, the things which are not existing in reality. You are just imagining, you are fantasizing the negative outcome of your own processes. So anxiety in kids or till the young age or also in adulthood has to do with the poor emotional grounding, of course, because anxiety is mostly about future. What will happen, how it will happen, what if it doesn't happen, what if this happens, what if this happens. So anxiety has a lot to do with the future. Maybe the roots of that anxiety can be from the past, maybe previous certain failed experiences, maybe you are making certain decisions and choices based on other people's experiences. Maybe you are making your decision based on generalized decision making metrics. So these are the reason, or you can say these are the places where you feel anxious or fearful or restless. But it has a lot to do with the imaginary things. Anxiety is only about imaginary things, the things which are not existing in reality. You are just imagining, you are fantasizing the negative outcome of your own processes. That's where you feel anxious. Anxiety has a lot to do with uncertainty. When you are uncertain about certain things, or when things are uncertain to you, one and the same thing. Anxiety has a lot to do with anticipation, where you are just calculating the outcome. That again creates anxiety. When you are talking about uncertainty, it means you don't have clarity. You are not confident on what you are doing. So again, it has to do with your confidence, your clarity, how much you are trusting on what you are doing, how much you are just operating from the faith and surrender. If you consider these things, or if you are accounting these things, then you can easily tackle the anxiety. Basically, when you are going through the phase of fear or restlessness or anxiety, you are not present in the body. Either you are anticipating future or you are just processing the past. In either case, you are not in present, because if you are in present, you will never feel anxious. Most of the time, the anxiety have the language of what if you stay and talk the language of what is, then you are not in anxiety. And the best way to handle the anxiety is stay in your body. And how you can stay in your body is when you are breathing consciously. So breathing practices works wonders when you want to tackle anxiety. Breath is the only time when you are in your body, when you are aware that you are breathing. So that's called as a conscious breathing. Just be conscious that you are breathing. Focus on your breath. You can engage yourself in physical exercise, because again that physical exercise keeps you in the body. And whenever and for whatever time you are in the body, you will never go in anxiety. And once your brain is trained how to breathe and be in the body, over the period of time, the episodes, frequency and intensity of anxiety goes down. Once the anxiety goes down, you automatically have clarity. Once you have clarity, automatically you will be confident in what you are doing. Once you are confident, putting focus and 100% efforts in that direction becomes easier and effortless. Give you one more very important perception about anxiety is, it is scientifically proven that 99.99% of thoughts what we are processing in our head don't belong to us. Most of the time we are processing the ideas and thoughts of people around us, or whom we are positively or negatively attached. Okay, you end up processing their ideas, their thoughts, what is going on in their head, you are processing. To whom you are attached, either in love hate relationship, basically to whomsoever you are loving, to whomsoever you hate, you end up processing their information. In fact, you give them the control of your head. Their action decides how you think, their action decides how you feel. And all these things also collectively create anxiety. And you feel heavy thinking about certain things, thinking about certain people, or thinking around certain people. And it works vice versa. Your thoughts are also get processed by the people whom you are attached to. So even when you want to see some difference in some other people's behavior towards you, you have to work on your anxiety about them, because it directly affects your experience about them and their experience about you. You keep working on your anxiety about each other or about certain situation, automatically the energy of that situation becomes lighter, and lighter the energy, easier to go through, lighter the energy, easier to manifest, lighter the energy, it is graceful to go through that entire process.